I am far too sober for this. Far. What is up, gangsters? I am Jack, and this is gaming news for January 4th, 2016. Haha! What is up, though? I'm Jack. Today, we're going to be covering news. All of the news. The only news that you need to know about for this week. Beginning of the year, news time again. Hope everybody had a good holiday and a happy new year. Got a lot of drinking done. I did personally, and even right now I am far too sober to be doing this. So, after this news, I'm going to get a whole bunch of stuff to drink, and then we're going to cap some people in the face with a silenced machine pistol, because that's how I do. First bit of news we have for you this week is that Valve is apologizing for all the troubles people have been having during the holiday season for Steam. There was a huge list of congruent members, something like 10 million congruent members on Steam at any given point in time, a 200% increase over their previous record. And Valve made a couple of statements regarding exactly what's been going on. In response to the specific attack, caching rules managed by Steam, web caching partner were deployed in order to both minimize the impact on Steam store servers and continue to route legitimate user traffic. The earliest note that they made, well, before now and after the denial of service attack on Steam, was that early Christmas morning Pacific Standard Time, the Steam store was a target of a denial of service attack, DOS for all of you non-nerd folks, or for all of you nerd folks, don't judge me. Which had prevented serving store pages to users. Attacks against Steam Store and Steam in general are a regular occurrence that Valve handles both directly and with the help of partner companies, and typically do not impact Steam users at all. During the Christmas attack, traffic to the Steam Store increased 2,000% over average traffic during the Steam sale. So there was a huge spike in users, and then a dip in users, and another spike in users, and apparently Valve is pretty commonly the attack of DOS attacks, DDoS, dedicated denial of service or what have you. Flooding their servers with new users consistently will clog it up and make it possible for anybody else to connect to the server, which is bad news for Valve if anybody wants to make a legitimate purchase on the Steam store. But they have everything worked out, and that's good. I haven't noticed any problems personally with Steam after the new year, which is also very good, because I would be pissed if I had to get disconnected from anything that I was doing, because, wait, who put lyrics in my Mega Man music? Next story. Activision bought MLG for $46 million. That is $46 million. And the purpose for this, and you're going to laugh, is that Activision Blizzard wants to put MLG on network television and actually make esports a legitimate sports thing. And if anybody has the money to do that, I mean, it's gonna be Blizzard. They're a multi-billion-dollar company that makes more money in a day than I could ever dream of making in a year. So, I mean, that's good news. It's really going to be something interesting to see what Blizzard / Activision do with MLG in general. All of the esports team that participate in MLG tournaments are going to have the opportunity to play their games of choice, and to play their sport on television and actually be recognized as a legitimate sport. That's something I've been waiting for esports for a very, very long time. It's good. I personally, I know that there was a big debate about whether or not video gaming should be in the Olympics, and there was a huge thing, like the Olympic Commission said that it wasn't technically a sport because it didn't require any training, and there was just this whole list of retarded stuff. They were like, well, it doesn't involve any skill, like hand-eye coordination in most cases, and memory in other cases, and reaction time in other cases. I mean, I've met some Call of Duty players who are just like machines when it comes to playing Call of Duty, and I'm garbage at it myself, same with Counter-Strike, but it'll be good to let them get the recognition that they deserve for being absolute beasts in these games. So I'll keep you guys updated when I know something. For all of the Rainbow Six Siege players, Videogamer.com is reporting that the first DLC map could likely be a frozen yacht, which is awesome. And the reason I'm reporting this story is because I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and I was on Bob_760's yacht, and a high-powered rifle. I know this isn't related to Grand Theft Auto, but I thought it was interesting to be able, or might possibly have the ability to shoot at each other on a yacht. I mean, man, I'm not a big Rainbow Six Siege guy myself, only because I think a Tom Clancy game should have a story, but that's just my opinion. I'm sure the game is absolutely amazing. I played a demo of it during the free weekend that they had going on, and I wasn't super impressed, but it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't anything that I was like, oh, this is gross, I'm not gonna, no. It felt like something that I'd already played before. It didn't feel like too much of a new experience for me, so I didn't enjoy it near as much as somebody who is really into that kind of thing. But yeah, Frozen Yacht, DLC map for Rainbow Six Siege. Next story I have is that there is a YouTuber who, he pit 1,000 Death Claws against 10 Liberty Primes, and then fucking recorded the thing. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to show this to you, like, right now. Like right now.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share it. Let the battle begin. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and share.
I mean, I'm sorry, that was just amazing to witness. So I'm going to leave the link. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, the link will be in the description below. The last news story we have is that Games Done Quick is currently live on Twitch at twitch.tv/GDQ. It's speedruns of some of my favorite games, probably some of yours, done for charity. And there are a whole bunch of charities that it covers. This time it is Preventing Cancer Foundation. It's a Cancer Research Foundation. Raises money. They're already up to $184,000 if you can't see the money listed on the bottom right of the stream. Kind of a big deal, at least in my opinion. Something that I love being used to raise money for specific charities. And in this instance, it helps with cancer. I don't personally have cancer. My grandpa had it for a little while, but he's in remission, so he's good. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. So I'm going to leave the link in the description for both Games Done Quick, which is being done this entire week from, I believe it's today until, I want to say either Saturday or Sunday, but don't quote me on that. I'm probably gonna watch it in my free time while playing Grand Theft Auto 5. But it's interesting. You definitely get to see a lot of really good gameplay done, and this is actually the place where 2 world records have been set on speedrunning for both for both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3 now has a speed run of about 15 minutes, and New Vegas, I believe, has one for about 20 minutes. So yeah, definitely check that out. Anyway, I am Jack. I will be back with more Far Cry 4 after this short break. Thank you guys for being awesome. Continue to be awesome, and we'll be right back. Cheers.